leaders is context-aware computing. The proliferation and availability of wireless technologies, coupled with an explosion of super intelligent devices such as notebooks, tablets, and smartphones in the hands of the consumers, is creating a new internet fabric. So let us see how eventful this penetration will be.
Context-aware computing is one in a very nascent stage where depending upon the context of the reference that you are trying to make or the context of the subject, there are certain options that are thrown back to you or presented before you which can help you to narrow down on your choice. This I would probably call it's a second level after your social networking, where rather from having a mass, you are actually leading people based to focus their search or focus their responses or focus their queries that they have based on certain context. So you have a certain contextual areas, and based on the contextual areas, you provide certain very focused solution or options to them. What it in turn means at the back end is you need to have the entire ecosystem where you can determine based on what the user or the customer or the person is asking or likely to ask. Your engine has to be so robust enough to throw the relevant context out, and based on these contexts to throw those probable solutions that can be of interest to the person who is viewing it. But it's still a long way to go. Yes, but that's an important thing that will shape a large part of our lives in the days to come.
One aspect of context-aware sensing is location awareness. I mean, I would say that, delivering services to consumers, based on the knowledge that somebody is there at a particular point in time. We have tried to look at this as a solution to guide people to, let us say, a motorist to the nearest petrol station which is available in the highway and things like that. To that extent, yes, we have tried to look at kind of the application. We need to be looking at and we have tried to implement technologies like, satellite-based vehicle tracking system, which gives you instant, positioning of, where a particular truck is, and in case the truck is deviated from its route, some alerts are getting generated. They're all based on the fact that you know where the truck is at a real-time, on a real-time basis. So there are applications which are slowly getting conceptualized where, these kind of technologies are coming into mainstream business.
Context-aware computing is still in a nascent stage. If you see the apps which are available, they are mostly like augmented reality kind of applications will be coming. These are going to be more context sensitive. So it is going to serve the customer based on his preference, choice and location. So there is a huge potential for developing applications on context sensitive related applications.
The last trend is pattern-based strategy. According to Gartner, pattern-based strategy provides a framework to proactively seek patterns from traditional and non-traditional sources, model their impact, and adapt according to the needs of the pattern. So are the experts ready to face this transition? Why not hear it from them?
A pattern-based strategy is somewhere a bit similar to context-based, but it's also slightly different in the sense that a pattern is, for example, if an Amazon.com, I would say, is a beautiful example where if you have read a particular book on a particular history, for example, as a subject, the next time you happen to go around, it searches for the fact that you have liked the pattern called history and maybe a biography within history, and throws you certain relevant books which are all related to the subject. So it helps you to do a context-based computing, and at the same time, it helps to identify in a proactive manner as to what are the various patterns of your behavior that you are exhibiting, and using those pattern trends or pattern tips, using that to fulfill a certain requirements back for you or put before you certain value proposition which has got a very high level of probability of acceptability from your side.
Pattern-based strategy is still a pretty nascent area. We really need to look at it and understand more what it's coming from to really make a comment as of now. These are the Gartner's preliminary hype cycles. It still has to go up and then mature.
The combination of these four trends will create an unimaginable force impacting not just on technology and the IT industry, but the capability of business. Each of these four trends is about driving IT business value. Whether the IT expert acts now or not, the combination of these trends will drive dramatic change in enterprises, business models, and strategy in the near future.